So I covered this before, but I feel like I need to cover it again. So this is a Skull and Bones fraternity. The one that's circled is George Bush Sr., and I will be coming back to him. If you look closely at the bones are both female and male together, as in androgynous. So the Statue of Liberty is Isis, but just not Isis, because you could clearly tell it's androgynous. She's got a male face, female body. So this is the god that they serve. It's Janos and Sibyl. Janos is depicted as two-faced, three-faced, and even four faces. And one of those faces is male and female. So there's Gostio Janos, circled, the god of gods, right there, Satan. And there goes his female counterpart, Lucifer, Sibyl, the queen of heaven. That's why a lot of the elites and former first ladies are actually not ladies. So this is Barbara Bush. Why do you think they're pushing for the pronouns they, them? One pyramid up, one pyramid down. You put them together, the mixing of the male and female energy into one vessel. So these are other first ladies through history. As you can clearly see, they're not really ladies. And the one from Persia, come on guys, he even has a mustache. I also covered cloning before, the men of renown. These are just vessels with unclean spirits inside them. That's what the scripture says to test the spirit. And this one I found very interesting because they were posting in front of the marketing that said boys. And you'd be like, oh no, how could that possibly be? Because she gave birth to twins. Didn't Barbara Bush also give birth to her children? Nice Adam's apple, by the way. Have you ever heard of the incubator babies? Because I covered this before. And the orphan train? Well, these babies didn't grow in anybody's womb. They grew in incubators. Have you guys seen the clip of Beyonce when she sits down and her stomach goes in, her pregnancy stomach? What they give them is the moon belly. It's a fake belly. So there goes Eleanor Roosevelt. What handsome women. You cannot tell me that this is the same Melinda Gates. And the new one's even taller than the original one. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause to be killed as many as would not worship the image of the beast. So I covered this before. Obama is the beast. And the image of the beast coming to life is Akhenaten, because he is Akhenaten coming back to life in this time around. For those that did not know, Akhenaten had a male lover. He was gay. As you can see here, he is depicted with feminine features. And as for his wife, there you go. So I said it in past teaching, Kamala will be coming back into office. She will be bringing up the divine feminine energy. And then Obama will take over. Gematria, Kamala Harris. She's also named after Kamala Devi, the goddess. Kamala Harris, second coming, Bible God Satan. So in other words, when you see her in office, the second coming is coming soon. You ever notice how much she pushes for the community? And there she goes in Stonewall. And she's going international pushing this. And she's also pushing hard for abortions too. Test that spirit. So this is the woman that you want to be in agreement with. Look at her neck. And during King Charles' coronation, there goes the flag. The rider of the red horse brings a bow, a rainbow. During the Commonwealth Games, the Tower of Babel, out front there was a statue. These are two women with two children, and one of them is pregnant. So this is the image of their family. So we cover the government, which is your hand. Now to your head, religion. Pope says that the church is open to everyone, including the alphabet people. I covered this before. Yahushua represents the bride. Peter gave you the church. Peter Patter. That's why the church is going to get prosecuted, but not the bride. Because this is what's happening around the world. These are your churches. And this is the God that they gave to the world, the Jesus, the European Jesus, which happens to be Zeus, right? Who also was homosexual. So they tricked the world into loving and worshiping the homosexual version of their God. And for the ones that say we were born this way, Jah is not the author of confusion. And he doesn't make mistakes. Because this is confusion. When you don't know what you're male, female, that's confusion. So the Bible's going to go away because they're going to call it hate speech. So Abba will be gathering the remnants, the exile. the restrainer, which is the law, is going away. And that's when the man of lawlessness comes into power. So this will be the norm. He doesn't want us to be in the image of Yah, but in his image, which happens to be androgynous. You ever notice the spirit behind this community? They want your agreement. They'll shut down your business. They especially look for the believers. I've seen videos of them going into bakeries and want a cake for their wedding. And they will go specifically to bakeries of believers. And if you don't bake their cake, they will take it to the media and shut down your business. But don't worry about it, because when Obama comes into power, that's going to be the new normal. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, along with the mark of the beast and everything that comes along with it. To not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partner can righteousness have with wickedness? Or what fellowship does light have with darkness? So if the founding fathers were and still are Luciferian, and so were their first ladies, what fellowship does righteousness and unrighteousness have in common? In the scriptures, it tells you that Satan is called a king over all the children of pride. And remember, we are the temple, the abomination of desolation.
George is the only person running for president who has been a congressman, the ambassador to the United Nations, the chief of the U.S. liaison office to the People's Republic of China, a fourth of the world's population, incidentally, and the head of the whole intelligence system. So there's no question about that. There's nothing wrong with having a president who knows something about something, incidentally. Though I'd never worked in this field, well, I did once in Washington a little bit. But I thought I would push teaching Jane and John to read. I think that is one of the great lacks in our country. We're cheating our children. And I decided that, there are very many good programs out there. Reading is fundamental. There are a lot of good ones.
It's something outside of the experience.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck doesn't add?
Check out her neck. She got a fake skin mask on. I don't even want to say she. It might be a he under that mask, but you can see it bulging out the neck all throughout the neck. Fake skin mask.